to Smokin and Jokin with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I see we have Mandalorian, my ass is dragging, and Guido. How are we doing today? How are we doing? I hope you're doing fine. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going your way. So let's get started on the content. Fat Photog's got all your stuff, all your Bond stuff in, just one nice place where, hey, Lady Starfire, how you doing? Hey, Mercury. In just one place, he's got all the inane stuff cut out and all the good stuff remaining. So like, share, and subscribe to Fat Photog. He is underappreciated. Hey, Sydney, how you doing, love? Road life for Mayor McCheese. I'm going to have to look Mayor McCheese up.
Hi guys, just a quick update. Let you know that I really like this place. I'm going to miss this place. I got free Wi-Fi, I've got a 24-hour bathroom, and I can buy food on food stamps. All three of the very things that I desperately need are all in one nice big happy place right here, but unfortunately I have to move on, so unfortunate, but I have to move on from here. But I wanted to document that this is a really great place, man.
Wow. I can use my food stamps here. Yuck! Fucking hillbilly bastard. I wouldn't be talking about the food stamps so much if I was you. Must be fucking nice to be a worthless pile of shit and get it. Must be nice not to hit a fucking lick in over 30 years and get food stamps and aid. They told me to go work.
King of Prussia. Isn't that interesting? It's not King of Bavaria, it's King of Prussia. wrong part of Germany.
Nice,
anyway,
Mercury!
Because I'm Bavarian. But yeah, really nice place. Nice and clean. Nice people. Everything's nice and quiet. No muss, no fuss. And I'm really going to miss this, because this is a really nice place. And plus, it doubles as a truck stop, so you got the truckers here, and it's just a really, really great place, I have to say. And but time marches on.
Morning,
I've got to
Ratty.
move on, and so I'm going to fill up with gasoline, and then I will be
Wondering.
Very shortly. It's very early in the morning, and so I'm going to take off and get out on the open road. But I wanted to stop and say hey before I did. So that's the end of that. So we're on the move again, heading to Wheeling, West Virginia.
Hey, Black Gray, how you doing?
Which is kind of interesting. Because when I first said Wheeling, West Virginia, I kind of took a stab in the dark, really. And then it turns out, hey, Wheeling, it really is right on the way. So, I mean, wow, who knew? So that's interesting how that worked out. So, yeah, I'm headed out, and I should, now, am I going to make it to Wheeling? I don't know. I have had a couple of people that were kind enough to give me some gas money along the way, and if you guys donate, man, if you guys give me donations on my Cash App, I can make it to anywhere. But you gotta help me out.
Probably
just
off
a little
the
bit. Don't need much help, just a little bit. 20 bucks, 10 bucks. They can get me on the road, man. Every little bit helps.
I know that
$5
you're
is
blue.
kind of pushing it, because $5 don't hardly move the needle. but 10 bucks and 20 bucks definitely moves the needle. So, if you feel so inclined, feel free to donate and keep me on the move. And if more people donate, I'm inclined to start stopping at some of these historical locations.
Hey, how you doing, baby?
There's major battles that took place in this area. There's statues, there's museums, all kinds of cool shit. But see, without people giving me donations,
How you doing,
it would take
Ratty?
me out of my way and cost me gasoline. That gasoline I need to get to my destination. So, I can't do it unless you guys give me donations. So, but I need to donate.
Well, you're not going to get any donos from me, and I'm pretty sure you're not going to get any donos from anybody in my chat unless they want to get laughed at. So, you know, take that for what it's worth, there, Helton.
Donations anyway for gas. So, but anyway, I thought I'd document this, and
I should have ate more beans and slaw. I'd have gave him some gas.
King of Prussia, man, great place. I have to say, I really enjoy this place. It's really nice.
That's no problem.
But I must leave. I must move on. And so that's where I'm headed. And these people that keep saying go back to John, are you crazy? Why would I go back to somebody that was physically abusive to me? Are you insane? I mean, seriously, have you lost your mind? The man was physically abusive to me.
I doubt that very seriously. Well, he'll give you anything you want anyway, because he's a sucker. There's one born every minute, and you managed to pick a big sucker Rooney. He's even say he'll take you back with the, no questions asked. What a moron.
Twice. Okay, he's not going to get a third chance, okay? Because the third chance might kill me. And I'm not going to take that chance. I'm not stupid. God expects me to use wisdom. God's, in my case, expect me to use wisdom. All right? And wisdom is what I will use. Now, the allegations of him being closet homosexual or bisexual or whatever the fuck.
You know what? That is none of your fucking business. So what? Big damn deal. It's his cross to bear and his thing to deal with. Let him deal with it. It's 2025, dude. Be who you are, J-Dubs. It's okay. Truly. I don't know why you two turds hate women so much. A woman birthed you. When I say I'm an admirer of men, I'm an admirer of real men. Not these two clowns. They are in no way, shape, or form a man. About the time I had John whine at me, it would be over.
I don't give a shit about that. That's immaterial to me. But what is concerning is, putting the past behind me and moving ever forward. Because that's what we got to do. Because if you dwell on the past, like Candace does, it'll eventually drive you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So we don't want that. We want to move forward, ever forward, and keep things rolling. And so we will be out of here and back on the road in no time. And then everything will be just ducky. But in any event, I thought I'd grab the occasion, let you know that I'm headed out, and may the gods be with us. Bye-bye.
Hey, cats! How you doing, Blue? I know you're out there, buddy. Okay, Fat Photog has nothing more for us. And let's see if Nats and the Pizza has something new. No, he has nothing new today. Let's go to Boglum Chronicles. The hands-off approach.
King Cobra back at it with another video. This is a whiskey and peach, my newest drink combo. I think it turned out pretty delicious. It's twisted peach.
Your taste buds are fried, my guy. Just fried. You can't taste nothing. So you got to have the most extreme tastes, the extreme textures.
Tea mixed with Jim Beam peach and like 4 peach ring gummy candies.
Really? Do you have a link?
Just kind of slowly sip on it and enjoy it and savor the whiskey, and fucking those peach rings will get nice and melted and all gummified and everything. So yeah. When I'm watching Sydney Watson.
Hey Blue, if you got a link, I got the time. Cause I can't find his channel.
Review the Sydney Sweeney bullshit. She shared a clip of a woman in a tight orange dress who's throwing a wobbler because guys didn't approach her that evening, and she's all dressed to go out, tight dress, fucking hair is done up, her makeup's done. She's like, so fucking sick of this shit.
All right, thanks all my mirrors.
She's sitting there telling anyone who will listen, just come up, touch her boob, buy a drink, and it's like, how about no? I don't touch your boobs without consent, even if I do think you're cute. It's like, she's sitting there telling anyone who will listen, just come up, touch her boob, buy a drink, and it's like,
Got it. And here's the horse's ass. I have. God, he. Ugh.
Just a quick update. I'll let you know that I really like this place. I'm going to miss this place. I got free Wi-Fi. I've got a 24-hour bathroom. And I can buy food on food stamps. All 3 of the very things that I desperately need are all in one nice, big, happy place right here. But unfortunately, I have to move on. So,
No way, Ratty. Hey, Vonnie B.
But I have to move on from here, so... But I wanted to document that, this is a really great place, man. King of Prussia. Isn't that interesting? It's not King of Bavaria, it's King of Prussia. wrong part of Germany. Anyway, because I'm Bavarian. But yeah, really nice place. Nice and clean. Nice people.
Yeah, it's got everything he
nice
needs.
And quiet. No muss, no fuss. And
yeah, we've already seen this.
This is a really nice place. Okay, my bad. It wasn't 85, it was 276. Alright, so we're now heading to we're on 270. I guess we're on 276 now, kind of, sort of. So we're heading west. And like I said, I'll find me some little tiny hamlet somewhere that isn't on the map. And, I'll try and, hunker down and get some gas. Hopefully somebody will give me some money for food and for gas.
Hey.
And I will be okay. So, yeah. Alright, this is interesting. Apparently there are hundreds of these places, and they all look alike. Of course, the one I passed earlier, though, it was a lot bigger, and looked kind of like some kind of apartment complex or something, but with pointy roofs. Very nice. But this one is almost exactly like King of Prussia, and apparently there are hundreds of these all along 75 to 75. or 76, excuse me. 76. By the way, 276 transformed into 76, so I'm on 76 now. And then as soon as I see the 70X that I will be taking in, and thereby heading.
Where are you headed, Vaughn? You said you look like you're headed somewhere specific. Excuse me. You do. You look like you're headed somewhere specific. I bet you got another sucker on the line.
Heading towards good old West Virginia. And we will get to West Virginia, and everything will be just ducky. But yeah, I just wanted to stop and show you that there's hundreds of these places, and they all look very similar to one another. Very interesting. And very nice, actually. Really nice. And
Well, you taking this boy in?
Facility. And like I said, people.
Blue, hey, Vonnie B. You taking this boy in? I ain't taking him in. He shows up on my doorstep, he's liable to get knocked the fuck out. And he can't get me for elder abuse. I'm an elder too. It's geezer on geezer crime.
Really, really nice, very cordial. Not a lot of problems. So that's good. It's all good, man. Nice and clean. So, yeah, just thought I'd document. But, hey, I stopped again. I stopped again to check messages and, upload video if I have it because, hey, that's what I promised to do, right? I promised to keep you guys informed. Now, it's one of the trolls mentioned, at least I think it was a troll, they mentioned the fact that, Reb and Shanny had internet on their phone and was able to live stream all of their antics. Well, unfortunately, I can't do that. However, I can make...
You know what, hon? I would pay real money to see Blue and Von Helton in the same room, in the same house for a month. I would pay real money to see that shit. I would, Blue. I would pay real money to see that shit.
Make numerous videos and then upload them whenever I get to a secure location. And so it's going to be the same thing. It's just you got to wait a little bit to get the information. It's not instantaneous. But hopefully you all will get over that and that little hurdle, and everything will be just fine. But yeah, so here I am at yet another facility similar to the one.
Hey, Lego, my ego.
But this one, obviously.
Yeah, he's on the streets, Lego, my ego.
But, very nice. Still
How
very
you doing
nice
today?
So, just thought I'd keep you abreast of what's going on as I head towards Wheeling, West Virginia. Going to be interesting. Going to be lots.
Shut up, Vaughn. Vaughn Beardo. You're the one that shares a name with him. Was he your long lost daddy? Are you gonna let him in your house? You gonna take him in, buddy? You shouldn't leave your dad out there like that.
Lots of fun, I think. We'll see how things go. Alrighty, see ya. Bye.
Yeah, exactly. No one really matters but cats. Exactly. Mayor McCheese. Mayor McStink. All right, I got a question. How's he streaming on the road if he doesn't have any? Well, that was 3 weeks ago. This guy. West. Hang on a minute. unaware of. I heard something different. No. Sorry about that. Let's look at West or Bust.
Alright, boys and girls, we're on the turnpike and we're heading south so that we can hook up with 285 West.
Hey, Derek O'Brien.
And when we hit 285 West, then we will be, heading west. And so it'll be glorious. It will be awesome. And I am looking for your donations in order to give me gas. You did this for Rev and Shanny when they were going from California or Colorado or wherever the fuck they were to Pennsylvania. You gave them gas money and helped them out. So I figure if you can do that for them, you can do it for me as well. So I am heading west. And
That's a big negative there, Ghost Rider. I'm not going to pay a damn red cent to you. You're driving around without insurance, so if you hit some poor unsuspecting person, you fucked up their car and you won't be able to pay for it. That'll mean your license will be suspended. That'll be fun. See how you get around then.
where I'm going. I'm heading west. Someone gave me $10 on my Cash App, and I immediately put it in my gas tank. And so I had enough money to be able to take off, and so take off I have. And so now I am on my way. I am definitely on my way. I don't know how far
Exactly, Mandy.
will get me.
Now, I thought I was
I'm
full of
definitely
shit
on my
yesterday.
way. The only bitch is you got to go south before you can go west, and that really pisses me off.
You know what? I wasn't full of shit yesterday. He was using Wi-Fi on the road. So, which, ergo, he can use GPS. And he's probably using GPS. I wasn't full of shit. I wasn't so stoned I didn't know what was going on. He was using Wi-Fi on the road.
Because that burns fuel. But I am heading west, and so we'll
I don't
see
know,
how
Ratty.
things go. Hopefully everything will be just ducky. We're on 95 south, and like I said, I believe the man said that you'll hit 285 going west, and you'll.
And you know something else? What does Reverend Shanny have to do with you? What does it have to do with you? What does anybody getting donations have to do with you? Nothing. Not a damn thing. So you can fuck straight off. People can donate to whoever they like. And I can laugh at them. They're all going to laugh at you.
See the exit for 285 going west, and you just take that exit, and you're home free. You're heading west. So okay, anyway, that's it for now. Y'all have a good one.
21 hours ago, Lego. I hate him. I don't see how I could possibly hate him more than I hate him now. God, this guy's a fucking dick. Boglum Chronicles has all stuff Boglum, or Cobes as we affectionately call him. And he boils it down to the good shit so that we don't have to go through the inane shit. So please like, share, and subscribe to Boglum Chronicles. Hey, Andrea. So let's pick up where we left off.
It's like And we just like, you know what? Fuck it, we're done. All of a sudden, men stop approaching you.
Ew.
You go from calling every man a creep because they approach you to, why won't men approach me? Oh my God. I'm like, make up your fucking mind.
This guy is filthy. Did you see the bottom of his feet? Nope, my feet ain't that dirty. I walked around outside. He's got stuff stuck to the bottom of his foot. Another hygienically challenged person. Well, at least he combed his hair this time.
So I got me a whiskey and peach on deck. It's Friday evening. Let's do this. Like King Cobra is so goth, his jeans are black. King Cobra has great jeans. Her jeans are
CT
blue,
1600.
because her whole body's covered in jeans. You see these commercials? She's wearing a jean jacket with no bra and no shirt on underneath. Showing off her tits, showing off her body. One of the commercials literally pans down to her cleavage and then back up to her face. Hey, my eyes are up here. Sydney Sweeney has great jeans. And it's like, don't do that. And like the more attractive women that are just as pretty as Sydney Sweeney are saying how this commercial is objectifying. And I'm like, shut up. So like, let me get this straight. When you got a Calvin Klein model with like some stupid hot guys, big ass bulges, 6-pack abs, they're fucking ripped, and they're like, I know I'm hot shit, ladies. And women are sitting there drooling up the commercial, flicking their bean to it. No one ever calls them a hypocrite and says, well, wait a minute, isn't this sexually objectifying men? Say it with me. I do not need sex in my life to be happy. Happiness comes from within. My approach to picking up the ladies...
No, you don't need it. But it's nice to have every now and then. You follow? You know, it's nice to have every now and then. And you're repulsive to women. Even the lot lizards are saying no, no, no. Ugh. Unless you want to skank like Jessica. Yeah, you can find them all over the damn place.
Is a hands-off approach, YouTube. I wear some tactical soap. I'll tell her a shitty pickup line or a joke and buy her a drink. I'll respect her even if she doesn't respect me because this is how it is. What would you use for a shitty pickup line, Cobra? Excuse me, miss. Do you listen to Ozzy Osbourne? Why do you ask? Because I want to make you bark at the moon. Oh. What's the guitarist's favorite kind of swimsuit? A G-string. Wow. You like Harry Potter? What's your house? Slytherin? I want to slither into your DMs. All a woman has to do to get laid is show up, say yes, look pretty, and fucking make nice with the men, you know? Sometimes when a man hasn't had pussy in over a month to like 6 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes men aren't afraid to lower their standards, especially if there's alcohol involved.
Oh, it's going pretty good. Or
I'll say it again, looks are not everything if your personality sucks, you know? Also, fuck Adolf Hitler, he's a piece of shit. That drink combo's hitting just right, man. Whiskey and peach. Ooh. I would serve this drink at the Cobra's Cantina. And see, by the time I get drinking it.
Okay, in the last video you saw in when we were following Vaughn, you don't need Wi-Fi for GPS. It runs on satellites. Someone has just pointed that out to me. So he's lying through his gums. He's lying through his gums. Just had to interject that.
Maybe I'll top it off with another one. And all those peach rings at the bottom are going to soak up all the whiskey and twisted tea. And it's like a little delicious treat after your cocktail. Yeah, I would be careful with this drink combo because as soon as you start getting down to the bottom of it, it just tastes really fucking good. See, I'm a feminist in the sense of I respect women's rights, but I'm also an advocate for men's rights. I'm an advocate for gender equality. So I would consider myself to be feminist and MGTOW.
You can't have it both ways on that one. You're either MGTOW, and MGTOW hates feminists. They hate women. They do. They hate women. Which you kind of sound like you do. You can't have that one both ways, buddy.
You try to hold the door for a chick and she gets offended. You're just trying to stare at my ass. Well, I was gonna, but you ruined the fun. You're just trying to get down my pants. And I'm like, honey, if I wanted to try, I'd already be there. Like, I hold the door for everyone. It's just a polite thing to do. Hey, Cobra, what's your favorite soup? Clam chowder? I'm just saying, YouTube. A proper boyfriend knows what's up. Your girlfriend's on her period. She's feeling kind of ick about herself. You pick up her feminine products for her because she doesn't want to go out in public. You come home with some wine, some Ben &
Hey,
Jerry's.
Lucifer Almighty.
You fire up Netflix, and it's like, hey, honey, you want to watch chick flicks and cuddle on the couch and have a good cry and talk about her feelings? Maybe I'll DoorDash some.
No, my husband's a little smarter than that. He gets me chocolate, or whenever, I would be having issues. He'd buy me chocolate and put on scary movies for me, because that's what I would want. Nothing better than a slasher movie when you're having PMS. Friday the 13th, Halloween. Hellraiser, especially Hellraiser.
Some of your favorite food. We'll cuddle up on the couch and watch chick flicks. Binge watch
I don't know,
Gilmore
my ass
Girls.
is dragging.
Talk about our feelings. You want a cocktail, sweetheart? Your boy Cobra makes a mean alcoholic beverage. Sydney Sweeney has great genes, you guys. And I absolutely feel horrible for the way black people were enslaved in America.
Hey, Poetic Justice.
Horrible shit.
Grand Rising
and then when
to
you find out that white slaves existed in Africa, I Googled that shit. I was like, what? I'm like, slavery is awful, period. Regardless of who it happens to. Like, unless, of course, you're into bondage, and then that's a different kind of slave. Yeah. Oof. I date a black girl, especially if she was into, like, dominatrix and shit. If she wanted to whip me for a chance, I'd be like, oh, yes, mistress. I'm like,
No. Never. Ever. Will my cat of nine tails see your bottom?
seeing what the fuck I look like. I'm going bald. I got a gut from drinking too much, and my teeth are disgusting, and my trolls are fucking assholes. So I certainly do not expect my girlfriend to be a supermodel. That is a really tasty Friday night cocktail.
Oh, hey, Orm Dubs.
That is fucking phenomenal. I'm gonna have to top it off with like maybe 2 more peach rings and some more whiskey and tea. Also, if you want to pick up the chicks, have a hands-off approach, wear some tactical soap, respect women even if you don't get sex, or respect back in exchange.
Tactical soap. When you want to attract every crazy skank within a 300-mile radius, tactical soap. Get yours today.
And just keep it cool and casual, man. Even if a woman has to go to a sperm bank to get a baby out of the deal, who do you think has to provide that sperm? Although can't say I'm a huge fan of Trump these days because he took away our Medicaid, and then he allegedly might have been hanging out with Epstein, allegedly. I'm not making any accusations. I'm like, if you're not on the list, then what do you gotta lose? What are you hiding from everyone?
Ugh.
The government will chop off my peach rings and my drink. The government might reschedule marijuana, so we'll see how that goes. Is that the whiskey peach? You know it. Well, ladies and gentlemen. I'm being told, well, Cobra, if you want to be as attractive as that guy, maybe you should get your teeth fixed, lose some weight, and get some hair plugs, you ugly fucking creepy piece of looking shit.
And I have to admit, if I saw this son of a bitch in a dark alley, if I was walking home, I'd pull out the collapsible baton if he approached me and tried to talk to me. Oh man, I'd still be walloping him. He looks like a creep. Oh my god, and he's only in his 30s. Fuck. If you look like a creep, dude, do something about it. And you won't look so fucking creepy. Damn. Now, I'm a little creepy too, but I don't frighten small children.
I'm a guy, so I'm not that picky.
That was
as
a
long
real
as she's
recoil.
Hot, of age, alive, cisgendered.
You know what? That was my ear, you douche-tard.
Non-related. You know, like, and consenting, of course. Okay, it's like, I could give you a commercial right now. It's like this. Introducing King Cobra's newest drink combo of whiskey and peach.
Hey,
What makes
Bad
this
Wolf.
drink combo good?
Hey, Sydney.
Well, if you like peaches, you like whiskey, you got a bit of a sweet tooth, this drink combo is not that hard to make. You grab a glass, throw some gummy peach rings at the bottom of it, then you splash it with some Jim Beam peach whiskey and a little bit of twisted peach tea, and Bob's your uncle. The peach tea softens the burn, and then you just get an explosion of peachy goodness if you like peach flavored things. Plus, when you get done drinking
How
it,
you
all the
doing,
gummy
Bad
peaches at
Wolf?
the bottom absorb all the alcohol. So there you go. As long as you're not a goddamn sicko, I don't give a fuck what you do with your life. PMS, pissed off male syndrome. It's like your favorite football team is losing the game. Fucking ref, are you blind? You swear to fucking piece of shit. Look at your wife and go, honey, I'm PMSing. My favorite football team is losing. Can you grab me a cold beer to help me deal with it? Get it yourself, you raging sexist. You don't care about my needs. And it's like I said, as long as you're not a goddamn sicko, who gives a fuck what your opinion is?
No, actually, I will get up and get stuff for my husband, and he'll get up and get stuff for me. That's the way it works. It's a two-way street. It is. It is a two-way street. And you're assuming a lot, mister, for someone who doesn't get laid a lot. You don't exactly have people throwing their have any women throwing their panties at you, now do you?
If I go to KFC, you know what I gotta do? Extra crispy drumsticks with a side of gravy. No apologies. Then my stoner autistic ass will sit down and be like, what are you doing, Cobra? I'm like, what do you like? Pops open the gravy. Extra crispy drumsticks, dunks it in the gravy. Oh, watching all that gravy drip off of that like some seductive.
Oh, awesome, Sydney.
Extra crispy drumstick action.
Yeah, what did you make?
Oh, that's good. If you haven't had KFC's chicken extra crispy dunked in their world famous gravy, oh my god, YouTube, you have no idea. My favorite item.
You know what? I have. How do you think I got fat? How do you think I got fat? I know what all the good shit is. I'm a good cook too. Like I said, how do you think I got fat? Why do you think I continue to struggle with my weight? I know what the good food is. I know where the good food is. I know what tastes good.
Them from KFC is their double down sandwich. So KFC took away their double down. KFC took away the double down.
Oh, nice, Sydney.
Fuck KFC for taking away the double down. You fucking teases. I went on to DoorDash because I was craving a double down, and then it's like, well, KFC took away their double down, so sorry. So am I bummed out that KFC took away the double down once again after 10 years of missing it, and then they brought it back for nostalgic purposes? I'm not gonna lie, I had a huge diva fit when I couldn't order the double down, and I felt like a fool for doing it, but god damn it. The KFC double down is just that good. I'm gonna be alright, Cobra fam. I don't need to have a shit ton of alcohol before 5 o'clock.
Smoke another one. Yeah, I catch myself doing it too. Smoke another one, Batty. You know something? You're only hurting yourself. And then when you pass away early, you're going to be hurting your family. I guess you never really thought of that, did you?
Clock, so it's like, oh wait, it's 6 o'clock right now, so it's after 5 o'clock. Fuck the haters. But I digress. Better not go on YouTube and bitch about gender relations while drinking piss whiskey and peach, boy.
Ha! You're a dick. Well, why don't you smoke you up a carton, Bonnie B? Smoke up, boy.
And power to the people and fuck sickos. Well, fuck you, Cobra. I'm like, dude, do you need a Tic Tac, a
Damn, Bad
doobie, and a
Wolf.
hug? Will that make you feel better? Because your breath stinks from talking all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's mean. Fuck you, Josh. You saying fuck me? Like, fuck you, Josh. Well, if you're offering, can I buy you drinks first? And then as soon as we give you what you want, any good man will give you what you want and not expect anything in return, like sex or what have you. It's all about treat others the way you want to be treated. Fuck the sex. He's still a pig because, you know what I'm saying? Like, and men are just sitting here, so let me get this straight. I'm a pig for trying to approach you, and I'm a pig for trying to give you what you want.
You know, there is a happy medium. Why don't you try dating within your own species? You know how I got a husband? I dated within my species. Weird people. I'm a weird people. So you go where the weird, you date weird people. The good weird. Not kind of weird where they bury you in a shallow grave after sacrificing you to the bat god.
Right. Because most men who are like 50, 60 years old, by the time they
Spark
can't have a female
away!
to be with
Fire
it,
the hole!
they just say, fuck it, I'll stay single because I don't care. There are worse things than being single. You look at how Sharon just lost her Aussie, you know? Imagine spending your entire life with someone just to lose them because of old age and health and
I'll puff with you.
circumstances. Because I've been rejected by every chick I've liked since the 4th grade. And then every chick that rejected me
Here we
grows up and
go.
complains because every guy they've dated is an asshole. And then they look
Here
back
we
on
go.
Joshy and it's like, I wonder what Saunders is doing. And then they see I'm a YouTube celebrity and a lot of fangirls want to fuck me and bear my demon spawn. All of a sudden they're like, damn, I should have given Josh a chance. Well, when I was a kid in junior high and high school, hip huggers became the thing, and chicks everywhere were wearing them, showing off their butts. And I'm not complaining. Like, chicks want to show off their butt and their tits. I'm like, you don't have to get my attention, but like, if you want to, hey, do your thing. It's your body, it's your rights, you know. I personally hate the way I look. I wish I had a full head of hair.
Depends. It depends. Really. It does. It just depends. It's not a direct threat, no. But it can be interpreted as one. If you do a little bit of mental gymnastics.
I wish my teeth were in better shape. I wish my skin were pale white. And I wish I had like the handsomest, the most stunningest of dark green eyes. But alas, I'm stuck with the genetics I got and the way my body is now, so I just accept it. I do like blondes, but beauty is in the eye of the beer holder. Drink on my whiskey peach and smoke some pipe tobacco and bitch and complain and like video response to, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's a little late in the evening. I've been sipping. Let's finish this drink combo, get this bitch.
Why do all these male lolcows have such big egos? Why? What on earth for? How in the hell? You're getting a little pudgy there, Cobes. Don't start developing breastises. Or I'll start figuring out what kind of bra size you are.
Uploaded. My goal with this video is to help people understand each other better. How you gonna bitch about sexism and like the opposite sex having like high standards when you're just as bad as they are? And like, you know what? I know I'm attractive to certain women, so I choose to focus on the women who find me attractive. I try to fight for everyone except sickos. And be like, it's all about human equality. And like, if you're not a sicko outside of that, who gives a shit? It's like, oh, you like Wendy's Baconator cheeseburgers?
That is
no
a huge
ketchup?
fucking lie.
Mm-hmm. Extra bacon, extra cheese, hold the ketchup. You can't love everyone else if you don't love yourself.
Well, that's true. That's very true. And you don't love yourself at all. And you know what? The farther you go, the bigger dick you become. And I go out of my way not to give you the view. I like Boggle Chronicles better. And I'm going to share their link again just to make sure I shared it.
And that's regardless of anything. Thank you, I said it.
Boggle Chronicles has all your Cope stuff met. He cuts it down to the good parts so that we don't have to watch the inane parts. Please like, share, and subscribe to Boggle Chronicles. Let's see what this asshole has to say. Let's start with bullshit accusations. That's a hell of a way for a reverend to talk. Ain't it, Reverend?
Hi. So there's some weirdness going on that I have to address because now I realize that I'm in this YouTube bullshit life forever because that's what it is.
You don't have to be. You can always delete your channel and go do something else, like get a real job. Just a thought.
Right. When you become a YouTuber, it usually, if you're meant to do it, then it's like you're in it forever. There's no way that you're ever gonna not like have to do videos, and especially if you like run into certain types of people that end up harassing you. So what's going on? All right. Apparently, there's some crew of people out there, and I don't know exactly where they're from. But if it's the usual suspects, it's probably Drader, most likely, because he's a psychotic. That literally is into, like, probable, like, you know, murking of people. Apparently, there's some sort of crew of people trying to make something out of the fact that I started developing a anime girl character or whatever. She's more than that, but I ain't sharing anything of her because what it is a drag character. And it was going to be my drag character. That's what the whole thing is about. But the first time I put a picture out of her,
Get to the point, you rambling crackhead. You're a rambling crackhead. I'm incredulous right now. That's why you hear nothing. I'm incredulous. Sometimes whenever I just sit there, I'm I'm speechless. Because I ain't never seen no shit like this before in my nearly 60 years of being alive. I'll be 58 in November. And I thought until I saw these lulz cows, I had seen it all. Nothing surprises me except for this. This surprises the living fuck out of me.
you cocksuckers, somebody made a fucking, like, a joke account of hers calling her, like, kitty litter or something. So I know better than to share stuff with you because I'm probably going to make AI videos out of this chick, this character I made. And I'm going to put it on shirts and sell it and shit. But I'm not going to share a single thing until everything is actually. I'm probably going to do an image
He's
copyright
definitely
of
eye
everything
fucking
and
himself.
stuff, or at least a trademark on the name. So what's going on? Okay, here's what the bullshit that's going on. They're trying to make weird innuendo about me because I expressed want to develop, like, this drag character, because that's what it is. And then I decided to generate the images of her as anime. But actually, I have a picture of her. I could show you that she's a live human. That's not a minor or anything. That's her. Okay? That's her. So they're making some kind of crazy bullshit.
That's funny. Calling her kitty litter. Wow. Aren't you a little old for this shit? Man, you're desperately trying to find an identity. You need some serious psychological help before you snap. This man's gonna snap.
That I'm some weirdness because I like anime girls and I'm developing like a drag. I have like 3 concerts developed. The stage show for 3 fucking concerts with that chick. And I'm going to make, when the AI is good enough, which is very soon, when the AI is good enough, I'm going to actually develop those concerts into like live action AI performances and sell them. Because guess what? It's my creation. Isn't that cool? You can create stuff with AI and
You know what, Mandy? And I'm really sorry about that. A certain bored person needs to go find something to do. You want my honest opinion. Anyway, getting back to this idiot. Oh my god. Where do I begin? This is just in fucking insane. It is in fucking insane. I can't believe this fucker. And you know something? They need to get him help. Somebody needs to intervene. Somebody does.
you own the copyright. And they'll have fucking cunt idiots that have no idea what they're
Hey,
talking
Buck
about come in here
Melanoma.
and say, you don't
Not
own the
much.
copyright.
Same old,
And then
same
you
old.
actually ask ChatGPT, do you own the copyright to the ideas that you've put in it? And it says, absolutely, it is copyrighted to your name. You own it. So thanks, AI. But you pissed off your temple prostitute tonight. You know that? You pissed her off, me. No, I'm not a she. I'm a he. But anyway, sorry, you can't even joke these days with that. You're pissing me off with the bullshit.
Well, that person thinks we're all jealous. Of what? Would we have to be jealous? It's calm and quiet here. Everybody's having a good time. And that's the way, I like it.
I am literally an advocate for women. Like real. I'm an actual advocate for females in terms of their protection against sexual predators of all ages and kinds. I'm an advocate for all the children in the world that are missing, that are probably being sex trafficked by people similar to Jeffrey Epstein, and on a lesser level like Diddy, on a much lesser level. All the pimps in the world, you guys abuse women. Because you exploit them for money and then you don't give them what they earn back.
Hey,
you take too big of a
Chaparita.
chunk. So there's freaks trying to make weird stuff out of my interest of wanting to develop a drag character. Why am I putting it that way? Because I saw the language, someone in a great, awesome person that watches us, that I will never give their name. I'm never going to give names of anybody that actually cares about us and looks at, watches our back and emails us. I'm never going to give their names up because you'll harass the fuck out of them. You've already done it, so. They sent Shani, and I think it was Shani's email. I'm not sure which email. But they sent her some shit.
How you doing, Buck
messages
Melanoma?
saying that they're supporting quote unquote child abuse, you know.
You are child abusers, child neglectors. I don't know why the hell you're not in jail. You didn't pay any kind of a price. You're not even eaten alive with guilt. God, scot free. Isn't that magical? Isn't that nice? Pathetic.
The CA people, which is untrue. There has never been a case against Shanny for anything having to do with abuse on the boys. Nothing exists. The only thing you got is on me with that shit when I was bipolar so bad I hadn't slept in like 2 weeks, almost, barely slept for 2 weeks. And that shit happened with Zachary. That's me, okay? And what was the charge for that?
I'm sorry,
well, there
Buck.
was no charge, and it was
I
thrown
hope
out
you get to feel.
immediately. Thrown
hoping
out
you get to feeling
of
better.
court. The judge said, "Well, okay, Mr. Egroff, here you are." He looked at the docket. He said, "I suggest you not go back to the house." Because if you go back to the house and something bad happens again, then you might have problems and have to come back to where you're at. And I said, yes, sir. And he said, okay, Mr. Egroff, there's no charges. This is dismissed. And then I went home that day. That's the day I went home. I was there 13 days in jail. That's everything. You know, everything bad in my life now, that's everything right there. That's the worst thing that happened to me.
Yep, exactly, man.
And now I had to be re-traumatized again for the sake of fucking YouTube, which has a huge lawsuit with its name on it. Did you hear Chantal Marie Sorot?
You know something? I'm gonna just tell you what your problem is. You're heavy by about 550 pounds, by about a quarter of a ton. When you lose about a quarter of a ton, you'll feel lots better. Because that thing won't stop yapping and stop making you its slave. Once you get that quarter ton behemoth off your back, you'll be lots better.
Paul Parrott, me, when I...
And anybody that is wondering, it's 93 degrees outside where I'm at. It is blistering fucking hot out there.
I said that there's a multi-trillion-dollar lawsuit on Google soon for any brave lawyer or any lawyer that has any kind of experience whatsoever.
Really, Mandy?
Could easily make this case in court that Google is liable for all the emotional and psychological damage done to people that are on the platform because they said that they were going to protect creators by having a TOS that people wouldn't get harassed. Guess what? We got harassed. Real bad. Actually. We got harassed real bad, and that means you owe us a lot of money. Google. Their only defense in court, Google, will be, oh, we tried. That doesn't matter. You had an unsafe workplace. Oh my God. I'm not even a lawyer. Like, I'm not dumb. That's the thing. I'm not a dumb person. I can put two and two together. I have like a 110 IQ, about like 108, 110. I'm pretty simple, but I'm not a moron.
There's no shame in that. That doesn't keep you from being a jackhole, a child abuser, selfish, stupid, stupid. Why'd I say stupid? Because he's really stupid. You are. You're still dumber than mud.
So all of that said, why the fuck do I have to do this? Why do I have to do a stupid fucking video like this? Because there's people that are willing to peddle nonsense to you. I'm the one telling you to love women and protect them, and for men to look at them with more respect. That's what I've been preaching on my channel quite a bit, because it's been in the media so much of women being made objects and abused. Mainly in the Diddy case. That's why I've been talking about it a lot, is because of the Diddy case. And now the Epstein thing is even worse, because they're just letting everybody get away with all of this abuse to these young girls, and they definitely went through it. And no one cares that's in government. But this new look I'm doing and stuff, I let my hair grow out real long, because Shani likes that. And if you guys are getting some kind of weird vibe from that, that's nothing. It's just aesthetic. Do you know what I mean? But I have weird motherfuckers on Twitter that are they're trying to put on me I have some kind of weird like thing with like Buffalo Bill from like
You can't tell someone's fucking with you. You don't have any sense of humor, do you? You are one weird little man. You know that? With a tiny Vienna sausage with two little nuts. Little walnuts.
Silence of the Lambs. The guy that goes, he looks in the mirror and he like licks his lips and he goes, would you fuck me? Because I'd fuck me. That guy. They're trying to say it like I'm like that. But that's... I know what I'm in. I know that I'm in this category of person on the internet is like, it's very hard to even... to some of these people, you take a shit the wrong way to them, and you're a demon. Do you know what I mean? But I just make this response video and say that there's nothing weird, and Shani would tell you, She knows me inside out, everything.
Hey,
she knows if I have any kinks or anything, which I do. There's some things I have kinks with. But it's nothing crazy, and it's not minors, for sure. I've never been into kids in any way sexually. I'm just not into it. And I mean that. Like when I say I'm never into an 8-year-old, I'm never into an 8-year-old. Am I ever into a fucking 13-year-old? No. It's just not, because I like I told you, the closest thing I ever came to being like on the line of something maybe weird was Caitlyn.
Why do you put all of this shit out there? Why? God, you are so dumb. Don't get it. I just don't fucking get it.
Because I was like 26 or something, like 26 or 27, and she was 19. That was the worst I ever. That's yeah, and I didn't even know she was that young. Honestly, if I knew she was 19, I wouldn't have been hitting on her in any way. I wouldn't have. We just like randomly connected on Facebook or whatever, because she was a local girl and she like went to Adventure Games. So I was like, oh shit, I got friends that go there and stuff, and I've been there a few times. So I was like, oh shit, maybe, because she was cute. She was my type, definitely, you know.
This son of a bitch just does not know when to shut up, does he? Boy, quit while you're behind. If Shanny walked up on you talking about this shit, she would go ape shit. You know that, and I know that. The fuck is your problem?
You gotta register letter thing.
Hmm. I don't know who that could be from. Anyway, getting back to this douchebag. Just shut up, man. Be quiet.
And that's it. That's like I I haven't had many girls in my life that I even wanted to pursue in any way. I didn't care enough, But she was one, and I took a liking, and it was just I was trying to explain, like, I have no desire to be with something young because it's intellectually not what I'm into. I want I'm not into that at all, and that's all I can tell you, because I think that's where the allegations are trying to go. And that's hilarious because it's all of them in the hater community that have all of these actual predators. Isn't that funny? The ones that are doing it are doing the accusations the most. Yeah, of course. It's the same thing with Trump. That he said, oh, I'm going to release the Epstein file. Yeah. Because I want to get all of these bad guys. Oh, man, these predators, we got to get them all out. Yeah, okay, whatever. So that's it. I just wanted to address this. I didn't want to go this long with it even. I wanted to do a 5-minute video, really. But I got a little ranting. I apologize to people that are for real and aren't assholes, because you're out there and I know you are and you're cool and I love you, all right? It's all bullshit, guys. I love Shanny. That's who I'm with. I'm a monogamous person myself. I'm with Shanny. That's who I'm with. And I'm not even looking at porn. I don't even look at fucking pornography. Shanny could tell you, I don't even like watching movies with fucking sex scenes in them anymore. I like having a clean, in that way anyway, I like having a clean mind. Because I was a porn addict, and then I see certain things, and it can set stuff off, and I don't want to trigger myself,
Wow. You are such a fucking wuss. You really let her dictate all that shit to you. And you're that easily triggered by a sex scene? by a sex scene.
Peace.
Oh, what a fucking asshole. Well, that's all I've got for now. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Peace.